All right, guys, this will be the first video out of three that I'll be doing about the program. Just giving you a little more insight and some things you can actually use without actually becoming a part of it at the end. But first of all, thanks for everybody that's expressed interest. I'm extremely excited about doing this. It's been a long time coming and a lot of putting everything I've learned into one beautiful masterpiece, as I like to call it. But I'm excited to do this and excited to have you guys at least interested. If you decide to do it at the end, we'll rock. Also wanted to acknowledge one thing. I'm apparently calendarly challenged. It will start Monday in the year of 2022, not 2021. And that's actually February 28th, not the 1st. So get that out of the way. Let's dive into it. So why this unicorn of a program, right? I promised look good naked, because everybody wants to do that, bulletproofing, and then maximize strength and athleticism. So will this program accomplish all those things, and what does that mean to each individual that's interested, okay? Because not everybody's at the same level, and not everybody has the same goals, and we'll go into that here in a little bit. But basically I broke it down to 4 different classifications of, essentially general people that are interested in fitness, right? Especially a lot of our members now, don't mind me, and I think she's gonna walk through the video. Probably say hi if you haven't seen her in a while. So 4 categories. If you're a newcomer, who hasn't really jumped into a program yet and has been looking to, and we've been kind of chatting about it, but you haven't really gotten started, what can you expect from this program, right? I'd say number 1 is to get some momentum under your belt in a very easy to follow program that you can do really anywhere if you do it correctly. And then truly discover what kind of training you like. So this isn't like a strictly bodybuilding program. This isn't a strictly CrossFit program. This is a program that actually bakes everything I've kind of experienced in all of those realms into one. So through that, you're gonna have the ability to see if you like intervals on the rower. No one really does, but they're effective. If you like Metcon structures, or if you like just doing some old school 70s bodybuilding, right? Getting that pump. Whatever you're into, it's gonna teach you, what you actually like and how to do it. And then results. So I guarantee, if you follow at least the format of the program and plug into the nutrition, you're gonna get results. You're gonna lose weight, you're gonna feel better, you're gonna gain confidence. There is not a single doubt in my mind. I have tested all of this over and over and over, and I guarantee you can get as lean and as strong as you want using this program. It's just a matter of following it, asking the right questions, and putting the work in. So if you're a newcomer, it's a great way to get started. You'll have access to me with any questions along the way, so don't feel like you're just gonna be left on an island alone. And we will have an online community around this. Classic gym goers. So this is your Globo gym, this is your Crunch, this is your rec center at UTampo or any university. And it's kind of in there, either looking for a fitness plan to get started, right? So you're either going in and just kind of hitting a few reps here, a few reps there. No really plan beyond it, but at least you're in the gym. And then there's somebody that's experienced, right? That you've done bodybuilding and all that, but it's just getting kind of old. That was me, right? What you can expect as a classic gym goer is actually, kind of taking the stress of creating your own program out of it and following tried and true methods of essentially getting the hypertrophy training and actually getting your cardio in an effective manner and not having any guesswork. Pull the guesswork out of it, follow the program, have some fun with it. I find all the workouts fun, obviously, and you're gonna see some mad results, same results as over here. Beyond that, you've got class-based gym goers, right? So these are your F45s, your CrossFit classes. A lot of you obviously can tell we're back open or going to another place, and I love that. So keep doing that. What you can expect from this program around that is everything that may be lacking, right? So and obviously this program's far more than I could ever stuff into one class, and everybody's got goals beyond that class, right? So you're gonna go in and you're gonna either get your circuit work in with F45, which is a combination of things, or with CrossFit, you're gonna get a strength or a skill and a Metcon, right? That's great, those are all part of the program. But what about accessory work, to minimize injuries, things like that? Get your bodybuilding work in there, because that is important. Interval work, right? If I want to get better on the rower, if I want to get better cardio, if I want to drop more LBs and body fat. Strength progressions, right? Yeah, we're hitting, squats, once a week, but I'm not hitting the numbers I want to. Where do I find that? You find that in the program. and then fill in the gaps. So whatever it is, honestly, this program is pretty much everything you need to take it to the highest level, but you can break it down to fit your personal needs. So I've kind of reversed the mold where it's, give a base program and then give a little bit more and then give a little bit more and then build all the way up to a really essentially competitive fitness athlete. I'm gonna give you it all, and then basically you're gonna say, here's my goal, here's what I want. I wanna do, interval work today on top of my program. I wanna do, today's Globo accessory, called Globo, accessory work, and not the, whatever you want, you've got it all in one place, but you get to choose what you do. Beyond that, if you're a competitive athlete, this is it. You wanna do this whole program, you're gonna get some mean results. I'm liking where I'm at, I'm liking where I'm going. So if you plug into it and you truly wanna be a competitive athlete and take it to the next level, this is it. Plug into the whole thing. Now beyond that, kind of, why should you listen to me? Why shouldn't you just go and, create your own program? You can, and I'm gonna tell you where you can, but I'm gonna tell you where I learned everything and why I've implemented what I have. I've been a newcomer to the gym. That was a long time ago, but I know how that feels. I've been a bodybuilder. I've been in the bodybuilding space. I never competed or anything like that, but that was my form of training all through college, and a few years after that. Even then, I was nerding out, right? So I was looking at Greg Plitt. Feel free to look him up. He was the best fitness model at the time. RIP, passed away. But probably the best on symmetry and how different exercises work, different muscles, and what that looks like after you do them, right? Corey Gregory and Dustin Myers, I personally know they've been my mentors for some time now. Actually just called Dustin this morning. But essentially with them, different styles, right? So Corey is more of a powerlifting background, so West Side Bulgarian, things like that, and then sprinkles in 70s style bodybuilding work from his mentor, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who everybody knows, and bakes that into a really good program if you're just into, powerlifting and bodybuilding. And then also my nutritional piece, he built the foundation that I learned from. I built onto that to fit whatever level you're at and whatever level you want to go to, because I kind of had to modify some things. So I've learned from him. Feel free to check him out. Dustin Myers, absolute freak at 40 plus, strength coach at Ohio State for the wrestling team, true master of conditioning and core work. So a lot of my conditioning intervals, things like that, and core work, that's going to get you it's not only going to look good, right? Everybody wants the abs, but actually function and prevent injury and things like that and give you a strong core. You'll see a lot of that, of his work reflect through there. So I put all that into the program. Class-based things, my intro, Shimley and Top Fuel, I've learned a lot from them and how they do things. And then I kind of started expanding, right? So I started looking into, brute strength, which is a specific program, but it was the next level, right? And then honestly, the best to learn from and what I've been doing since really I met most of you guys was looking at Fraser's programming and modifying that and seeing how to plug, really everything together. But where obviously he's the GOAT, like there's no question. If you're just a CrossFit athlete, it's tough to beat him. But there's some things that other people like that I think, I can add into my program that's been working, I dare to say, better as far as performance-wise and things like that from some of my background in this area. The tough part, and why, especially if you've got injuries going on and things like that, bullet perfect. So as a lot of you know, I went through knee surgery a little over a year ago. Went to PT 3 times and was like, fuck this, I'm doing my own. So I basically PT myself to where I am today. A lot of that comes from Knees Over Toes guys. I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with him, but I've come a long way. And all of that and everything I put into that and recovered and gone through the boring workouts from not being able to use any weight at all to being back where I'm stronger than I was before the knee surgery is all baked into this. So essentially with this program, you're getting my knowledge and research on all of this into one unicorn of a program, right? That's why I call it the unicorn of all programs. So that's just a general overview of what you're gonna expect through the program, what you can get from it. I do wanna answer some of the questions. Thanks to everybody that submitted this. Let's see here. What are your top questions? So how many days a week and how many weeks is it? So it's a revolving program. So as long as you're in, and as long as you're subscribed to it, you'll be getting daily workouts every single day. Really, technically you have 2 off days, but 1 off day, if you're being a competitive athlete, consists of, you know, a spin class and also swimming workout. That's harder than most people do whenever. So if you consider that an off day, that's an off day. And then Sunday is a rest day. So really 5 days a week of aggressive programming if you're at the highest level. But again, you could take pieces out and fit it around your current program however you want. Can it replace my current program? Absolutely. If you want to do this solo on your own and replace your current program, I would venture to say this has more than what you're currently doing. Take it to the full maximum you want. Then can I still survive teaching my cycle classes? Yes, I've been in them, they're tough. I don't know how you do multiple a day, Ellie. But yeah, again, you're picking pieces of this that you want to put around your cycle classes. So if you're cycling that day, obviously pull out the bike work, things like that. Is this for women? Will it introduce me to CrossFit? These were some questions that I already answered on IG, but I'll address them again. Yes, it's for women. So I understand a thing or two about accessory work on the legs, all right? Get a little rump-a-dump. I'm gonna build that in there. In fact, we'll probably be doing a lot of daily rump-a-dump work. So if you're looking for booty gains, you got in there. Guys, that goes for you too. It's in here. We'll be getting going there. And then again, will it introduce me to CrossFit? 100%. So each day, you're gonna see a Metcon, which is traditional CrossFit, and a global option. So if you're into CrossFit, you wanna try it, try the Metcon piece. If you wanna do the Globo, you can still do the Globo accessory. Let's see, how much time do you need to dedicate to it daily? If you're gonna do the full program at the competitive level like I do, I'm hitting 2 a days, and that's about an hour and a half a session. That's the full thing. Now, obviously, you could pull that back to fit if you just wanna do an hour session at the gym. Pull out whatever you wanna work on, you know? Tailor the program to your goals, and then just put the time in and the work in. What's included in it? So you're gonna have daily workouts and nutritional content. What equipment do I need? I'm gonna do my best to break it down to minimal equipment, but ideally you have access to a gym of some sort. Can you do it at home with dumbbells? Honestly, yeah, you can. And I'll show you how to do that in like a door hanging pull-up bar or something like that. You can, and I'll do my best. If I'm not doing a good enough job of that, feel free to call me out and I'll try to modify it for you and help you out there. Am I able to do workouts without access to a gym? So I kind of just answered that. Will there be a grocery list or any alternatives provided to help us choose best options for a nutrition plan? So yes, it's not a grocery list per se, but it's a guideline. So I'm gonna give you a template of what to plug into. If you stick to the guidelines, you're gonna find it very rewarding. It's gonna tell you exactly when to have proteins, fats, carbs, when you can cheat, when you can drink. All that stuff's built into the nutritional plan. For those of you that are familiar with it, you know how easy it actually is to do it and the results you can get. All right, so those are questions that we had. Let's look at some of the goals. So thank you. I mean, obviously these are anonymous. These aren't tied to any names or anything like that. But goals, booty gains always, but overall health and mental health and wellness, just falling off track, you can achieve from this. Absolutely. So booty gains, expect them. Ab gains, expect them. We're doing core pretty much every day. Arms, same thing. So the main sexy muscles you're gonna get because everybody wants them and they're actually efficient if done correctly. Overall health and wellness, you bet. I've been debating on throwing some mental content in there. I'm gonna play with it. You guys give me your feedback if you like it or not, just because I like doing that stuff. But if you're in the gym, you're sticking with this community, and you're participating in the program, you're gonna look, feel, and be more confident. Shreddy and beefy, all day. All day we get shreddy and beefy. Yeah, especially if you're doing the whole program, you're gonna get strong, you're gonna get shredded. Current fit will go improve overall fitness, lose weight, and continue to strengthen my knees to hopefully have less issues in the future. So that's huge. So one of the main separators is the building of the bulletproofing into everything else. So obviously with me coming back from knee surgery, that's been my number one priority in building up my strength in my program. So everything is tailored around bulletproofing first. Make sure we're moving healthily, feeling good, and then building strength on top of that foundation. So absolutely, any strength work, any accessory work, anything like that that you want from bulletproofing is built in here. Your knees, your shoulders, your elbows, everything's gonna feel better. All right, cut and tone and look fucking insane. Love that. Yeah, so my goal is to look ridiculous with my shirt off, like make people uncomfortable, right? Get some thick boy abs if you want them. Yeah, it's gonna happen. For the guys, ladies, I don't think you're gonna be able to get the thick abs, but you better believe we're gonna tone it down and your stomach's gonna be looking good. So if you wanna look insane, you dial it in on a diet plan, you dial in the cardio, the intervals, the things like that, and we'll get you there. Healthy eating and consistent weekly workouts. I think this program could help if it's structured well and tailored to myself. So that's big. Healthy eating for sure is built into there. Consistent weekly workouts, that's what it is. The third point there, if it's structured well and tailored to myself, I'm gonna dive into how it's structured in the next videos or so, but you can tailor it to yourself. So I'm not tailoring it to yourself for you, but I'm giving you the, what do you want to call it, the recipe, and you're pulling out what you want to tailor it specifically to your goals. So in that matter, it's probably the best out there that I've seen. I don't see anybody doing it really this way. Reduce body fat, lean out, without question. Would like to lose excess fat around my waist. Of course, tone up. As I've started to make small changes in my diet, this could be the next boost. 100%. So if you've gone down the path of starting to eat healthy, embracing that discipline, just doing the little things, this is gonna make it even easier because it tells you when, right? So you know you need to eat healthy, I get it. Everybody knows, okay, I should eat this over that. When to eat that over that is an entirely different question. So I'm gonna take that out of the mix, tell you exactly when you should have this, especially tailored to the amount of activity you're doing, if that answers your question. So that's pretty much the bulk of it. Again, thanks guys. I will be doing a video, the next video, probably later today. I'm just gonna hit you with 2 today, so you get a bulk overview, and then probably 1 more tomorrow, and then we'll do this thing. And I'm gonna go over the nutrition aspect, give it to you. If you wanna take it and do it on your own, do it. But I wanna get that in your hands, teach you how to go about that. And then that's gonna be in video format, so if you wanna put any comments, questions on YouTube I'm gonna use, please throw them in there, and then I'll go over those next video. All right, guys.